Hello, my name is Sarah Reilly, and here I have Jordan Waddell with me. She is a collections specialist at the company called Zwicker. We're going to ask her a few questions today about leadership and just different things at her company. So the first question I have for you today is, so what is the vision or mission that you and your company have, and is it going to be desirable for the whole team?
So basically our mission is obviously, I work for Zwicker and Associates, and we are hired by American Express, which American Express mainly wants us to deal with, trying to get debt paid off that people have created off their credit cards.
Right.
So I would say our mission is obviously we want to make money,
Right.
but we also have our own standards, which is obviously it's Zwicker and Associates, which is also a law firm. So we technically we go through and we do send out and we do sue individuals. And one of our main goals is that we want to make sure that we're trying to help those individuals, those debtors who are being sued, to stop the litigation process from continuing on their accounts.
Right.
So it's one of those things where obviously we want to make money.
Right.
But we also want to help the debtors in their situation so they don't get sued. So that's one of our main.
So basically you're trying to make it to where there's a little bit of fairness for both your company as well as the customer as well.
Mm-hmm.
So being a collection specialist, there's probably different challenges and things that you face within the company. So my question for you is, what are some of those challenges, and what kind of leadership skills do you use to kind of overcome those things?
So a lot of our issues that we mainly deal with, especially in the collections-based department, is, we're dialing numbers all day long. We dial, and obviously most of the time we don't get contacts, especially when we're making outbound calls to individuals to, have them pay on their debt. A lot of people don't either have the money or they just don't want to pay at that time, which is really difficult for us.
Frustrating.
Yeah, so, and then when we do get those people on the phone, sometimes we make it through all of our compliance and everything else, and the next thing you know, they hang up on us.
Oh.
So we still don't even get, to help them out in this aspect or even make any money off of it. So I would say that's really difficult. So you really have to be patient. You really have to be patient. That's something that I always instill with, the new hires that we do have come in, is that you really have to be patient. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time. Other people are going to get something really quick, and then sometimes you're just going to have to wait. It's like there's a new guy that we just had recently who he had not made anything all month. And then finally, I think it was last week, he had somebody actually call in and make a payment of close to $30,000 on an account. So he made at least $3,000 off a fee right there.
Yeah.
So it was one of those things where I just told him, I was like, you just got to be patient.
Right.
Just definitely be patient.
That's something that we definitely learned about in our leadership class. As far as being a leader, one of the great qualities that you need to have is being patient, but also, being motivational at the same time. So I guess, for my next question, how do you motivate and inspire, the other employees? You would say just trying to be patient and, things like that.
Yeah, and I always say your time's going to come.
Yeah.
Your time will come. You just have to be patient. And we always say smile and dial.
Right, and just have encouraging words for others.
And you just tell them, I know you're frustrated because I've been there myself.
Right. And
you try to be empathetic to them as well, too. So you're really being empathetic to both your debtors and to your fellow coworkers.
Right.
So.
Yeah. So also, in our leadership class at ASU, we also learned that, it's important when you are making your goals and, your achievements, that you're finding different ways within the company to kind of celebrate that. So, what kind of things does your company do to kind of celebrate, hey, I've made that goal, we've made that achievement?
Yeah, that's a great question. With our company, especially with Zwicker and Associates, since we do work for American Express, and that's who we're hired by, American Express wants us to make a certain amount of fee each month that we have to contribute to the company in order to make bonus after we get paid our regular paycheck.
Right.
So if we make team goal, which is usually a high percentage of money, or if we have perfect attendance with our company, we get a certain amount off of our multiplier, which goes into our fee amount that we have to make for the month. So that's the way that our company really rewards us, is that if you make you make this money at this team goal, and if you are coming in here to work every day and you're doing your job, then you're going to get rewarded for it by a lower multiplier, which means that by the time it's ever done with, you could be making more money in your bonus at the end of the month, which is always a great thing.
So your company kind of celebrates that way by giving you that additional bonus for meeting your goals. And that's also going to kind of help promote like self-confidence and kind of be inspiring for your employees to like, you know, keep working hard and keep doing what it is they do.
Very much so, yeah.
Yeah, so another question I have here for you. So like, obviously you know that it's kind of important to listen to others and kind of determine like what their concerns are. So like when employees express different concerns, do you or the company kind of like listen to those concerns and like make changes?
Yeah. Oh no, you're fine. Yeah. We just recently did a lot of new changes to our company overall. I mean, we're back to high balances. We're taking out 3 Rs, which are a higher percentage in fee for us, and we're having to implement that. But really, what it is, especially with our company, is that our management team and our management, you know, our supervisors and everything, they really are trying to listen. You know, if we're having an issue with some certain aspect of our system, or if something's not equaling correctly, if we're not doing what we're supposed to do, or if there's just an overall issue, our supervisors and everything are very active to listen and run over and help as quick as possible.
Right. That's one of the other qualities we kind of talked about in our course about how, you know, it's really important for leaders to use like skills to kind of listen to their employees and the different concerns that they express within the company. So then you would also say that with the change and everything that's been happening within your company, that employees are like understanding it and adapting to it, like is our final question here.
Yeah, I would say that we are really adapting to it. It's taking time, obviously, because we're just new to everything, and you know we're switching everything back over. So I would say it's very difficult, but we're getting there for the most part.
Right. All right. Well, I think that's going to be it for all of our questions this evening. So thank you very much for taking the time to do an interview with me.
No problem. Thanks. Appreciate it.